Dan Hiergesell is an expert voice who serves as MMA.com's weekend editor, covering mixed martial arts MMA for more than 15 years, getting featured on programs such as Countdown to UFC and SiriusXM Fight Club, among others. It sounds like it's Khamzat Chimaev or nothing for reigning UFC middleweight champion Dricus du Plessis. As of now, du Plessis is scheduled to defend his 185-pound strap against Chimaev at UFC 319 live on ESPN PPV on August 16 in Chicago, Illinois. It's an incredible matchup for the UFC's middleweight division and the first time Chimaev is competing on American soil since his submission win over Kevin Holland at UFC 279 back in Sept. 2022. Fans are hoping the middleweight clash goes down as planned, as it has the potential to deliver Fight of the Year results. Unfortunately, there's no guarantee that Chimaev will actually get to the fight. While Borz is one of the most dominant fighters in the sport today, just look at what he did to Robert Whittaker HERE. He's been incredibly unpredictable when it comes to health and pulling out of fights. There have been numerous occasions over the past few years in which Chimaev has been forced to withdraw from a high-profile fight. He's simply untrustworthy at this time. Luckily, UFC officials are well aware of Chimaev's inconsistencies outside of the cage and have already booked streaking French contender Imavov as the official backup fighter for UFC 319. Du Plessis even joked that he'd be fighting Imavov this August given Chimaev's recent struggles. The champ seemed more than willing to accept a change in opponent, but it now sounds like that's changing 2 months out from the fight. To be honest, if Chimaev pulls out of this fight early, I will not fight Imavov. I want to fight Khamzat, said Du Plessis in a recent interview with RMC Sport Combat. If I'm already there, 2 weeks, I will fight Imavov if he pulls out. But if he pulls out on 4 weeks, I'm not going to fight. I will wait for him to be ready. I want to beat him because he's the best right now. Imavov, who is riding a 4-fight win streak and coming off a high-profile knockout win over middleweight legend Israel Adesanya, was quick to respond. He suggested Du Plessis had no right to hold out for Chimaev if an injury were to happen, and even mentioned the great Jon Jones while doing so. Thanks for the compliments at Dricus du Plessis, but you're not Jon Jones. If something happens, you're not going to block anything. If you're not ready to defend, leave the place, wrote Imavov via X. None of this matters if Chimaev is able to stay healthy over the next 2 months and do his part by showing up to headline his first ever UFC PPV. However, everyone involved with UFC 319 needs to err on the side of caution to ensure the best possible fight goes down on August 16 in Chi Town.